Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Cheryl, Janeen. Welcome to my channel. So today I want to dive into something called the network effect. And this is about you creating a network of real relationships that will help elevate your brand. Because in this space, it's about impact-driven women who want to amplify their voice, their visibility, and their value. And the way that you do that is through collaboration, is through the right relationships. Because I want to break down something for you today. It's something that people pretend they understand, but they rarely execute it with intention. And so we want to break this down in a way that it makes good sense and it will help you go to that next level, because your next level isn't coming from the next course, the next post, the next funnel that you create. It's coming from people. But you need to be in proximity with the right people in the right rooms in order for this elevation to happen. So let's get into it. Now, in my opinion, I believe that success is not a solo sport. You have people throwing around the term self-made all the time. Now, can you absolutely go into your business, use your own money, and not have anybody invest in you? Yes, you can do that. But I want to say that because I think that success is not a solo sport, it also depends on what success looks like for you, because your version of success and my version of success may be two different things, right? I may think it's this level, you may think it's this level. It all depends on where you want to go on your journey. Now, when we're talking about getting to a certain level that we feel speaks success, we need people that are already at that level or above that level to pull us up there, to help us get there, right? So this is not something that we can do on our own, because we don't know everything, right? We don't know everything. The best part about strategic relationship building is that it can outperform any piece of content you put out there, any marketing that you put out there. One introduction that's aligned can outperform everything else. So sometimes you just need one person to believe in you and one person to introduce you to somebody that can be an amazing connection, and it can help you grow. So when I started this video, I totally forgot to put the light on, and then I saw the glare of the light in the glasses, and that really irritated me. So I took the glasses off, and that is my truth. Now, I digress. So we're talking about opening more doors and collaborating and these types of relationships that can shift the path of your business so that your brand grows, but also you get to where you want to go faster. But the elephant in the room is this: a lot of women are out here networking from a wounded place. They're comparing themselves. They have a lot of fear, and they also have a lot of pick-me energy. So the problem here is that these are the types of women who go into rooms and they shrink when they should be contributing, and they stay quiet. But most importantly, they don't see themselves as equals. And I think when we step into rooms and we don't see ourselves in the light and in the power that we have, that can be very detrimental to what we are trying to create, right? We're there for a reason. If you're in a room and you have a bunch of people there, not even a bunch, it could be a small networking event or whatever. But the point of it is that when you walk into this room, if you don't feel like the boss that you are, when you don't feel, when your value doesn't shine, or you're not letting it shine, you're not allowing yourself to let it shine, and you're basically watering yourself down, that can be very harmful, because now the energy is you want to be chosen, so you're overgiving. You under ask because you don't want to seem needy. So networking is not about being liked. We don't care. Well, I don't care who likes me or who doesn't like me. But I think most of the time we don't really care about who likes us, right? So why do we care in this type of setting? We shouldn't. It's about being positioned. It's not about taking. Nobody's is doing that, any of that. It's about exchanging, okay? It's about exchanging. Because I'm from New York City, I have to put an NYC truth teller moment here. If you're still trying to do everything alone, it's not independence. You are stuck in unhealed survival mode. Now, there are 4 types of relationships every powerful woman needs. The first one is expanders. These are the people who stretch your thinking and they normalize bigger rooms for you. So if you're at a level where you're ready to expand, or you may want to expand in the near future, whatever the case is, you need these people in your life, people who are going to activate your courage so that you get to where you want to go. You also need collaborators. These are women you build with. Summits, partnerships, interviews, stages, right? And this is why I love doing summits so much. If you follow me for a while, you know that I speak about summits because that's what I normally do as a marketing strategy, and to absolutely build relationships. So you need more collaborators overall in your business because it's just a better way to grow. It gives you more visibility. So naturally, you're going to expand, okay? Naturally, you're going to create a ladder to success if you have plenty of collaborators or collaborations that you're doing. The next one is connectors. These are people who love introducing you to aligned opportunities. They love connecting you to people who can help you grow, or people that you can build with, people that you can do many magical things with. I mean, it just depends, because a lot of times when you're talking to people, they may ask you, who can I connect you with? Or they may think of somebody that you would be a good fit for you to connect with, right? So creating those strategic alliances with people is always a great way to grow your business. And the last one is your supporters, okay? These are your cheerleaders. These are people that share your work. They show love. They bring awareness to your brands. Like, they're really engaging with you and with your work because they love what you do. They admire what you do. You inspire them. You encourage them, things like that. But they want to see you win, okay? Your supporters, I'm telling you, your supporters help you grow fast. So when you are networking and you build relationships with all 4 types of people like this, your growth and your success is really undeniable. We want to understand how to build these relationships without them seeming transactional, because a lot of times that is the issue with people. You know, I could be on LinkedIn and I can reach out to somebody and immediately they think that I'm going to pitch. Like, I'm going to sell them something. And it's like, no, I just want to connect with you. I just want to share ideas. I want to get to know who you are, what your business is about, and things like that. But it's so uncommon that they immediately think that they're going to be sold to. And that's not always the case. So we want to figure out how we can build these relationships so they don't seem like a complete sales job and that's it. So the first thing you want to do is lead with your gift. Bring your brilliance. Bring your energy. No pitching. Get to know people and do it with intention. Okay? Build that rapport with them, because you don't even know what they need until you have a conversation. You know how many times I get, and you may have gotten this too, where people just drop links in your DM. I don't even need what you have. I don't even know you. Why am I buying this? Right? That's how I think. And it's like the etiquette is just totally crazy on social media. But the whole point of it is that if we take the time to have conversations, the outcome is a lot better. Out of sight, out of mind is a real thing. You want to stay at the top of their minds. So you want to engage with their posts, comment, share, like, say a few words, right? We can absolutely take time out to do this because we know in the long run it's going to pay off. And plus we want people to do it for us as well. We want reciprocity. But in order for us to get it, we have to give it as well. And the last thing is you want to ask boldly. Okay, a closed mouth does not get fed. And if you want to be in proximity to a certain person or to certain people, you got to open up your mouth and ask. Because if you keep your mouth shut, you're not going to get the collaborations that you want. If I kept my mouth shut and I didn't ask for what I wanted, there are certain people I would have never been introduced to. Okay, and I'm talking about my summits and things like that. Interviewing people who I admire, people who inspire me, right? I wouldn't have had a reason to say anything to them. But because I asked, it opened up doors. And so we have to be bold enough and have the courage and believe in ourselves enough that what we want to happen will happen. This is the moment that you boss up and remember your power. This is the moment that you boss up and remember your value and what you bring to the table. Okay? These people don't see it yet, but they're going to see it. But you got to give them that open door, right? You got to open that door for them to see it. So ask for what you want. Even when you don't feel the most confident, okay? Use your voice. Let your voice guide you. Let your intuition guide you. So this is your pivotal moment, because nothing will grow your brand faster than collaborations. So start getting on podcasts, get on summits, more stages, co-create with aligned people as much as you can. Because every time you collaborate, you borrow trust, visibility, and credibility. You want to grow your credibility and establish it faster? Collaborate. It's really just that simple. The biggest mistake women make is trying to build an empire in isolation. Your brand needs community. Your message needs to be amplified. And your brilliance needs to be known. So start collaborating with women who match your energy and your mission. Be very intentional when you are building these relationships, and strategic, of course. You want to put yourself in rooms where your name is coming up in conversations. So that's all for this video. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop more videos. Until next time, take care.